Actually, Reynolds hasn't got... Oh, no, that's not Thomas.
That's
Actually, no, it is. Thomas still is ahead of Reynolds, and Kinsella's all over him, so Reynolds hasn't quite done the job yet.
Okay.
Although, watch the speed he carries through here. Look how much he's already made. And he pulled away from Kinsella. He carries great speed through turn one. I was watching that earlier.
Great shot of Tim Brook in that great-looking green, Jason.
Yeah, and actually, Timmy Hamilton, where is he?
Tim Hamilton, yeah.
Tim Hamilton, where's the rest of the group? He was in that big battle group. He was by himself there.
He's obviously had a few problems. I think he's actually having balance set-ups this weekend.
Watch
in this
Daniel
race.
Reynolds. He's been a little bit patient here. He's still got 7 laps to go.
Going up the hill.
Yeah, probably half throttle up there.
Backing off.
Looking at the inside, but not the place to do it there.
That's right, right on the apex.
You probably look down at the braking zone of the Fishhook here, the way he's all over the back of Thomas. So
Dylan Thomas obviously trying hard, but there we go, just moves over a little bit, and Daniel Reynolds right down the inside into the Fishhook, right on the apex.
Yeah, he's looked at the car, you see, he wasn't squirming around. Daniel puts a finger out the top of the car saying, come on, let's move away.
Oh, it wasn't one finger, I think it was a way of saying, great driving, Dylan.
I hope it wasn't the middle finger.
No one would ever do that to Dylan Thomas, would they?
No.
Not on the track, at least, anyway.
Probably more so on the track than anywhere else. In fact, Team Stinger actually have a bit of a motto. Anytime they pass each other, there is the finger saying, "Good day, how you going?"
Which way is the finger pointing?
Generally, I'm going forward.
Right. Okay.
So what have we got back here? You got Tim Hamilton's fallen off of this group here. I wonder if his car's getting a bit hot. You lose a lot of horsepower once you get past a certain temperature range there. So.
That'd be a shame.
Look at this group.
He's not used to falling back that far.
Lee Porter.
Brendan Woods.
Yeah, Stevie Butcher.
Morgan Fremantle. Gary Hook's still on the track.
He still is. But there's still 6 or 7 laps to go. He's got to finish. There you go. Reynolds is pulling Thomas away from Kinsella a bit here. So
you know what I think it is with Gary Hook? I think he got all that mud out of his car, and that's now lightened his car by about 50 kilos. So now the car's going at a reasonable speed. Probably also cleared up the oil coolers as well, so he can probably run it a bit cooler as well. Lee Porter and Brendan Woods racing wheel to wheel in their Mark 1 Jasons. Was that Brendan Woods or was that Brent Oldfield? No, Brendan Woods, yeah.
Brendan's doing a great job this race.
He's certainly putting his into it.
Daniel on that lap is gapped Thomas, and Thomas has still got that little gap to Kinsella, but Daniel's just going to walk away with this now.
Well, that looks like safe distances. Probably run out like this till the end of the race. Yeah. But there's still some potential racing.
Timmy Brook and Matty Pearce are all over each other like a rash. There's still plenty to come from that one.
Orange versus orange.
And then you've got Darren Williams by himself and Timmy Hamilton by himself. That looks like the lead car.
Bernie Cannon?
Yeah, lead 1200. Actually, and then there was Ben Oldfield there. He's doing a great job actually. He's not far off that lead sort of 4 or 5 cars, 5 or 6 cars.
He's come a long way this year, that Ben Oldfield, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has actually. I mean, I've done a bit of running around him, and he's actually not a bad little steer.
All he's got to do is learn how to use loose fastness to screw his bodywork down. That would help too.
That would help, and keep it on the track sometimes. I think he snapped the suspension here last round.
He did do that, yes.
Oh, look at that, Timmy Brook is all over Matty. And
again, Brendan Woods, Lee Porter, wheel to wheel.
Yeah, Butcher's all over this as well, and not far out of the equation is Morgan Fremantle with a car that I think he wants to offload, since I've heard a rumour he's got a new one. So new car for Morgan Fremantle next year. Could see some good progress for him.
Maybe he'll have to learn how to drive a Formula V all over again, because he's only ever driven his
Aztec.
Aztec, that's it.
Yeah, Michael Kinsella. There's a big gap here from third all the way back to is it Timmy or Matty now in fourth? It looks like
Matt Pearce still ahead of Tim Brook.
But Timmy Brook looks like he's actually just playing a bit of the waiting game here. He's all over the back of there, Matty. He's not looking like he's rushing anything. There's still plenty of laps to go. There's lap boards out for him to watch. So
we know Tim's a really nice guy, and heuld never want to upset anyone by passing them or racing them, would he?
Timmy's mate.
Too nice.
Timmy's cares about his. Oh, what's this? Morgan, 3 cars.
Get off the track.
You can't take 3 cars up
That's
there.
Beautiful.
Oh, lucky they all saw him and just sort of gave him the space. 3 cars, a bit ambitious into the last corner.
That was a great shot. Well done, Morgan.
I think he wanted to give that Aztec a fair in a different way there.
The brake pedal's the one in between the 2 pedals on the outside, Morgan.
Yeah, it's a good job. Okay, the front 3 here separate. Almost a touch there.
The 2 orange cars, right? I was wrong what I said about Tim. He's not really a nice guy. He's getting serious now.
He is getting serious. He's Ben Oldfield coming on a lap, the lead 1200 of Bernie Cannon.
Ben Oldfield's really quick through there.
Okay, there's Lee Porter. He's the rest of the group. Actually, Morgan's come back on right behind Butcher, so he hasn't lost that many spots. He didn't even get Gary Hook. Gary Hook's fallen off this group a little bit.
Maybe that's the fast way around the corner.
It certainly is. Follow the pit lane.
That's right.
Follow the pit lane in and just take the grass on the
really
way out.
wide. They turn a tight radius into a wide radius.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, Daniel Reynolds consolidating his lead, just gapping bit by bit by bit, ahead of Dylan Thomas, pulling away from the great Michael Kinsella.
Yeah, I think at this stage of the race, everyone's at the front there, sort of consolidating positions and just looking after the cars. I know. Oh, Timmy Brook, he's inside.
He's got him.
Yeah, his patience has run out, and he said it's time for me to go. See if I can run away from Matty.
You know, a lot of people think Tim's a really nice guy, but he's not. He's a really mean, nasty guy.
Mate, he dived up the inside of me last. No, that was me diving up the inside of him. Sorry, took him out.
Where were you doing that?
Oh, fish hook, mate. Anyway,
that must have been years ago.
Must have been years
before
ago.
you retired.
Yeah. Here we go. We've got
Gary Hook, actually. He's ahead of Butcher.
Where's Lee Porter gone? He was in that group, and Morgan Freeman. There's Morgan. He's dropped back. Something else has happened there.
In the distant background. No, maybe that's where Lee's gone.
Yeah, so I mean, we didn't see Lee in that. So Lee's obviously had some sort of drama there. Might have had Morgan involved with it because he's dropped back as well. So
look at Daniel Reynolds on rails. These two orange cars.
Oh, Matty Pearce just does a toe down the straight and takes Timmy Brook straight back.
Okay, Darren Williams.
Here we go. Here we go. There's Lee. I thought he was missing in that last shot.
Maybe he's driving in other people's
He must have been leading.
He's hanging the tail.
Here we go.
He lost a spot.
He lost one, maybe two. Anyway, here we come back down. What's this group? He's Butcher. Actually, where's Lee gone now? He's the group.
Mate, I think he's got that, what is it, Harry Potter, that cloak you throw
Here I am,
the
here I am, there I go, here I am again.
What a great trick.
I wonder if he's transporting himself forward or backwards. Anyway, here comes Ben Oldfield. He's got Simon Pace. He's moving forward. He's got a bit of smoke coming out of the back left rocker there.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't expect anything better from Ben Oldfield.
Okay, so in this group here, you've got Brendan Woods with Stevie Butcher. So obviously Morgan and Lee have fallen off of that group from one reason or another. Gary Hook's just hanging on. Daniel Reynolds is walking away. Look at the gap he's got.
Right, well, I don't think he's driving any faster than he was. So,
as I say, with the temperature in a long race, you know, temperatures in the mid-30s and a bit of humidity, long race, these cars will be getting pretty warm, so a bit of short shifting will probably be going on for some of these guys.
Maybe Daniel's car can just manage temperatures better. It's looking good.
Yeah, no, it's all good now. What battles have we got here in the minor placings? I mean, Timmy Brook and Matty Pearce are having a good dice there. Right. Darren Williams. Ben Oldfield here's got past Simon Pace. Can Simon get him back?
Simon's hanging on. He's not losing. He's probably gaining. But look where Brendan Woods is.
Yeah,
He's not far behind Ben Oldfield.
Butcher's had a problem. Butcher was all over the back of Brendan Woods, and now he was behind Gary. But he just put Gary.
Yeah, back. Gary just had a slow exit. There's Lee Porter.
Yeah.
He's maybe he's half a lap ahead of Daniel Reynolds, or is
we haven't seen much of Michael Gale.
Michael had a bad start, and he's sort of got a few little problems, I think, in this first race. He's helping his competitor, Bernie Cannon, to help consolidate his lead.
Yeah. Okay, so Reynolds has probably got about a half a straight lead here over Thomas. Oh, Timmy Brook back on the inside. Where's this one? Into the first corner. Okay, Darren Williams is not that far behind. And what do we got here? Simon Pace is having a look back.
Who's going to get this one?
Ben. The Oldfield was saying, you're not coming through there.
Isn't that racing for what? 5th, 6th, 7th place?
There's a sheep station on there.
That's a big one too.
Actually, Simon Pace had pretty good pace here last time out. He was doing like an 8.2, I think he got. So, you know,
he's got a lot of good potential.
He's speedy in the dry. He's pretty good.
No questioning Simon's driving ability. It's extremely good.
Although his engine, he's getting a bit tired. I think this is his 13th race weekend, which is a lot out of a race engine.
Well, for a Formula V engine, it's probably got about 10% of its life into it, I reckon.
Oh, come on, it's not a diesel.
Here we go, wheel to wheel again, around the last turn.
Timmy Brook did it around the outside.
Around the outside.
Although he'll have a slow exit, so Matty Pearce may get him down the straight.
Sheep stations on that one, definitely.
Okay, here's Simon Pace on Ben Oldfield. Will he take that spot back?
Gap stayed about the same. Have a look at the back of Ben's car, bouncing up and down like a jumbuck.
Yeah, he's Thomas all by himself now. Kinsella's consolidated third. And then I think Darren Williams is pretty comfortable there. Matty Pearce and Timmy Brook fighting over fourth. Darren Williams is in fifth. Timmy's still in front, so he held it down the straight there.
That's a huge lock-up cloud from the back, well, just a puff from the exhaust.
Look, he's got a fair bit of smoke coming out there for Ben Oldfield. A little bit of a rocker leak there.
Okay, Gary Hook ahead of Steve Butcher still. And Steve trying to go.
Pretty shallow line there.
Very tight line on the exit. It's not the fast line, Steve.
No, I wouldn't have thought so. Oh, it's pretty wide there. Simon Pace almost putting his wheels in the dirt. Wouldn't be the good way to go around in the braking zone.
I think I've got a feeling this could be the best position for Ben.
Bernie Cannon in the pits. Bernie Cannon, that's got championship implications for the 1200s.
Oh no, Bernie, what have you done?
That's if he, I think that'll put him only a couple of points ahead. So I wonder if that's an engine. If he's got an engine failure, I don't know if he's got a spare. Michael Gale could be looking at a walk-in start for the 1200 championship with Bernie Cannon's problem.
Well, we'll know more after this race. We'll catch up and find out what happened and what the situation is.
Pretty lonely race there for Timmy Hamilton, so he's but it's pretty busy here back for Ben Oldfield. Simon Pace, come on, can you get in there?
Not much in it. Not much in it. Really equal racing. Mako versus Jason.
Only a couple of laps to go in this race, so actually I think it's still three laps. It's a long race.
I thought it was a 20-lap race. I think we've done about 28 and a half, haven't we?
Well, we've run about 24 minutes, and you're running about probably a minute 10 a lap, so if you can do some pretty good maths, you could probably work out how many laps we've done.
Brookie pulling away from Matt Pearce.
He is actually. Darren Williams is catching. Actually, is Matt dropping?
Matt could be falling back, yes.
Benny Oldfield's got a little bit of a gap there now to. Oh no, Simon Pace is good under brakes.
Look how excellent under brakes Simon is.
Yeah, it looks like he just gets a bit of oil leak on brakes and he pulls away, seems to clear up a little bit.
I'll tell you what, Gary Hook's probably enjoying racing.
Actually, Morgo's catching back up to the pair of them.
That's right. Well, we know Morgo can drive. Maybe he went round the last corner really wide again. Found a few fast.
There you go, Darren Williams. Look at this. Matty Pearce is really defensive on Darren Williams. Darren Williams could catch Matty Pearce here.
See how it pans out with not much to go.
Ben Simon Pace on the dirt.
Mate, almost lost it. Almost. Who knows what happens if you get into the sand trap?
One thing you can't accuse Simon Pace of is he's not using all of the track. He's done that a few times. Who's this up the inside? Morgo on the inside of Butcher. Butcher's actually had a fairly quiet race for a four-time state champion. Anyway, what do we got here? That's Lee Porter. He's a little bit further back after a couple of little indiscretions during this race. And here's Michael Gale. He's the lead 1200 now after Bernie Cannon's had his suspected engine problems.
That's 25 points for Michael Gale.
Here comes Daniel Reynolds. I think this is coming into the last corner for...
Let's see where he clips the apex here. I bet it'll be right on the ripple strip. Bang! Exactly.
Yeah, three fingers come up, up in the air. That's 3 state championships in a row. I don't think that's been done before. Congratulations, Daniel Reynolds.
Daniel Reynolds from the rear of grid.
Championship number 3. Well done, Daniel Reynolds. What a great effort. Thomas has a comfortable second place there.
Two firsts in that few seconds. Rear of grid to the race win. And 3 consecutive state championships in a row. Never done before.
Okay, and here's the results. Daniel Reynolds with Thomas second, Kinsella third. Thomas is trying to catch Kinsella. He started the round only 8 points behind. He's now only 6 points with 2 races to go. Timmy Brook in 4th. Matty Pearce. So Timmy Brook got Matty Pearce. Darren didn't quite get Pearce. And Timmy Hamilton a lonely 7th. And Ben Oldfield rounds out the top 8 with a great battle from Simon Pace.